student, class 12th physics. Today our topic is important topics. Ohm's law. Ohm's law से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस हमें प्रीवियस प्रोजेक्ट में भी हम लोगों को मिला हुआ था क्लास 12th में. देन टॉपिक्स Ohm's law. According to Ohm's law, if the physical conditions of conductor that means such as temperature, mechanical strength, etc. remains unchanged, then the current flowing through the conductor is directly proportional to potential difference applied across the ends of the conductor. That means if V is a potential difference, let V be the potential difference applied across the ends of the conductor. कंडक्टर्स के ends पे हम क्या करते हैं, V potential difference applied करते हैं, and I be the current following through it. Then according to Ohm's law, potential difference is directly proportional to the current flowing of conductor, or V equal to Ri, where R is a proportionality constant, or R is also known as electrical resistance. R is a electrical resistance. Its value जो R की जो वैल्यूज है does not depend upon the value of V and I. V and I की वैल्यू पे डिपेंड करते हैं, बट इट डिपेंड ऑन द नेचर ऑफ कंडक्टर लाइक्स. कंडक्टर्स के नेचर्स पे डिपेंड करता है वैल्यू ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस. लेंथ ऑफ द कंडक्टर, एरिया ऑफ द क्रॉस सेक्शंस ऑफ कंडक्टर एंड अदर फिजिकल कंडीशंस लाइक टेम्परेचर एक्सेट्रा, इन सब पे क्या होता है, डिपेंड्स करता है हमारा रेजिस्टेंस. ये वो इक्वेशंस वी कैन राइट V अपॉन I को ट्रांसफर करते हैं लेफ्ट साइड, देन R दैट इज इक्वल टू V अपॉन I इन वाट्स, रेजिस्टेंस दैट इज इक्वल टू पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस अपॉन इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. इन वाट्स, रेजिस्टेंस is equal to ratio of potential difference and electrical current. Thus the Ohm's law can be stated that if the physical conditions of the conductor such as temperature, mechanical strength, etc. remains unchanged, then the ratio of the potential difference V and potential difference V across the conductor to the steady current I flowing through its constant. Now if we have a graph according to Ohm's law, if a graph is drawn between the applied potential difference and current, potential difference V and current I, इन दोनों के बीच में हम ग्राफ ड्रॉ करते हैं flowing through the conductor, then it will be straight line as shown in figure. ठीक है, straight line. The graph is different of different temperatures. It is should be noted here that Ohm's law is applicable only for metallic conductors. ये जो है only applicable only for metallic conductors. It has some limitations. Ohm's law are given some limitations. As a first, temperature of conduction should be constant. Temperature of conduction should be constant. First limit. That means If the temperature of metallic conductor is not constant, then the resistance of conductor will vary. इसमें जो resistance है वो क्या होगा, vary हो जाएगा. Now second, there should not be strain in the conductors. Means if the temperature of metallic conductor is not constant, then the resistance of there should not be strain in the conductors. If the length and area of cross section etc. of the conductor will change, areas and length of the conductor will change, then the resistance of conductor will not be constant. कोई हमारे पास कंडक्टर से उसकी लेंथ और एरिया ऑफ द क्रॉस सेक्शंस इज चेंज, देन इन दिस कंडीशंस यदि उसकी लेंथ और उसके जो एरियाज में यदि चेंजेस होता है तो रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ द कंडक्टर विल बी नॉट कांस्टेंट. तो इसमें आर की जो वैल्यूज है वो कांस्टेंट नहीं होगा. डेरिवेशंस ऑफ ओम लॉस, ओम का लॉ का डेरिवेशंस. नाउ we consider a conductor of length is a small l and area of cross sections is capital A. Let a number of free electrons per unit area is small n, and if the potential difference V is applied across section end of the conductor, भी पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस हम क्रॉस सेक्शंस कोई कंडक्टर्स के क्रॉस सेक्शन इन ऑफ द क्रॉस सेक्शंस पे अप्लाई करते हैं, देन ई सेटअप इनसाइड द कंडक्टर. भी पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस अप्लाई करने पर जो उसमें जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंटेंसिटी जो है कंडक्टर्स के इनसाइड पे सेट हो जाता है. ड्यू टू दिस इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड, free electrons are drifted toward positive terminal. If Vd be the drift velocity of electrons, then in this condition we know that in the previous classes में पढ़े थे Vd that is equal to E capital E tau upon m. It is equation number first, where tau is a relaxation time. Tau is a relaxations time. Let capital I be the current flowing through conductor, then let be the current flowing through conductor. In this condition, I that is equal to number of electron and area of the cross section and drift velocity and charge of electrons. It is equation number 2. Putting the value of Vd from equation number 1 to from equation number 2. Then putting the value of Vd in equation above equations. Vd की वैल्यू यहाँ पे पुट करते हैं. Then from equation number first and second, I that is equal to n a E capital E upon m tau E, or also we can write n a E into E square E tau upon m, or in this time. Now we know that E that is equal to V upon L. V is a potential difference and L is a length of the conductor. Then putting the value of E in above equations, then we can write I that is equal to n a E square V upon L tau upon m, or ट्रांसफर और v अपॉन i को इन राइट साइड एंड बाकी वैल्यूज को लेफ्ट साइड, देन वी हैव ओनली m and l is a numerator and other values n, e square, tau and capital A are in this term we can write m upon n e square tau and l upon A. If the temperature of conductor remains constant, temperature is a constant, then the value of m upon n e square tau l upon A also remains constant, which is known as electrical resistance. This is a electrical resistance of the conductors. That means temperature is constant, that means this total values of these terms is a zero constant, or in these conditions we can write R that is equal to m upon n e square tau l upon A. In this equation number 3, and it is equation number 4, then we can write equation number 3 and 4. From equation number 3 and 4 we can write v upon I that is equal to R, and this is a Ohm's law. This is Ohm's law.